Hey everybody, we have a Labradoodle puppy litter update for you today. In today's video, we are going to give you an update on each of these puppies. We'll let you know a little bit about their personalities that are showing through, the milestones that they've reached this week, and we'll also give you an update on their weights, and we'll tell you a little bit about what's going to be coming up in the next week or two with these puppies. Hi, I'm Claire from Van Isle Labradoodles, and these are our Australian Labradoodle puppies from the Bees Kness litter. And as you saw right at the beginning, Misha was lying down for a second or two, letting the puppies nurse. Now the puppies are 4 weeks old and they are starting to be weaned. We're not doing that. Misha's doing that all on her own. She knows instinctively that it is time for her to start to get these puppies to become more independent. So she's in here less often with them. Every week after the first 2 weeks, you can see that mama Labradoodles start to taper off the amount of time that they spend with their puppies. And this is the first week where we will see Misha start to limit how much she's letting the puppies nurse. And she's also doing what we call the stand-up nurse now. And that's literally what it sounds like. Misha stands up for them to nurse, making it a little bit harder for them, and it also makes it a little less likely for them to be biting on her. And you can see that they still are in their same spot. We haven't moved them or given them any more space yet. And the reason for that is we are going to be sending home our other 2 litters, which you can hear in the background. And we're just going to clean up after purple, or not purple collar here, who are you? Blue collar having a poop here, so we'll just get that cleaned up. There we go. And Reynolds will be our little pickup man there. The other 2 litters are going to go home on Saturday and Sunday, so just in a few days from now. And when they go home, all these puppies are going to move over to the opposite side of the doodle den, and they're going to have twice as much to 3 times as much room, and they're going to start using the doggy door. So that's going to be the first time when we really start seeing the puppies learn about going to the bathroom outside. Now you may want to watch our other YouTube video that is a guide to house training your puppy. We'll put the link in the comments below so you can have a look at that. The main key to successful house training, of course, is consistency. And when our puppies go home with you, they have the idea. And of course, all the puppies who are in our Head Start program will have a really good idea of what it means to go to the bathroom outside. You can hear with 12 puppies who are 8 weeks old, it's a bit loud in the background there. They're all running around having a great time playing. What we should have done was put them outside and close the door. But they're all, that's what these ones will sound like in about 4 weeks from now. Hi, sweetheart. So that's what's going to be coming up for these guys, a move and the opportunity to start to learn to go to the bathroom outside. And also not this weekend, but the weekend after the puppies turn 5 weeks old, that will be our puppy family visit. Now that's when all of our families get to come, spend about an hour or so in the afternoon just hanging out with the puppies and having a great time. They'll also get to meet Misha as well. So it's a really fun time for everybody, and it's the first time for our families to come and meet the puppies in person. And we always find after our puppy family visit, there's a little bit of a change in the puppies' personalities. Usually that's when they sort of change from being infants like this to being noisemakers like the ones you could hear next door there. Reynolds just went and threw in a whole bunch of liver treats for them. Now these are the treats that of course will come in your puppy starter kit because it's really important that your puppy go home and is eating the exact same food, treats, and chews as what they've been accustomed to here. Otherwise they're going to get all sorts of tummy upsets. So they have everything in their PSK there, and as well all the toys that you see in here are similar to the ones that come in the puppy starter kit. Yeah, hi. So the puppies who are in the Head Start program will get a little bit of an extra advantage for learning about going to the bathroom outside. And pretty much puppies in the Head Start program, when they go home, they're sleeping through the night, which is usually the bonus that everybody really enjoys the most. They know how to walk on a leash. They've been started on that. They've been for car rides so they don't get car sick. They've been socialized. We take them into town and we customize the program to suit you. So for instance, if you happen to have a cat at home, then the puppies go and spend some time with a cat so that they've been exposed to a cat. If you have a young child at home, then we make sure your puppy has spent time with that young child. So it's a program that's designed to be done in-house before your puppy goes home. And we do have a couple of families on this litter list who are getting their second Isle Doodle from us. And for those families, Head Start is complimentary. And also for our 2 guardian families. We have 1 guardian family already, and they are an existing Isle Doodle family. So this will be their second doodle puppy, their first guardian. And so we're just looking for 1 more now to round everything out. Now the puppies, well, you can see they are much more steady on their feet now. At 4 weeks, they still do fall over when they play with each other, but you can see they're starting to play with one another. You'll hear some growls, some barks. We have different toys in this week because we have advanced over the week, so it was time to change the toys. Mr. Giraffe, I believe, was still probably here. He still provides lots of good pleasure for the puppies and also a good opportunity to engage in tug. Then we have our crinkly tagger. And you see how that gets everyone's attention, but nobody's scared. In fact, here you can see Yellow is very interested in going, hey, how'd you do that? How can I do that? So this toy is in here so that they figure out these sounds on their own. And there you go. So you see Yellow is like, wow, this is like the best prize ever. Yellow is quite a confident little puppy. He's an outgoing guy, and he's always really interested in trying out all the new things. And then we've got 2 of the black and white parties here having a little meeting. I'm not sure what they're talking about. We've got red collar and black collar. And you can see we have a ball in here now. So this ball will come in everybody's puppy starter kit. This is a really key type of toy because inside there is a squeak, which is great. It's a really high-pitched one. Again, gets everybody's attention. Even Mama Misha's going to come and make sure everything's all right. And then there is a prickle ball inside here. Lots of texture, lots of squeezability, sounds, and it does bounce around really well too. Now probably Misha's going to go steal it. Nope, she's not going to take her baby's toys away. Misha loves to play with the ball. Misha also does dock diving and a variety of athletic pursuits. So some of those qualities will be passed on to her puppies. And then we have just this little tiny bone here. Again, another sound, a squeak. It's tinier. The puppies can manage this individually, so this is a toy they're going to play with on their own once they're a little bit far. Oh my goodness, is that right? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, that's quite a story. So that's an idea of some of the little barks we get to hear. And of course, we still have this rope braided chew toy, which is really good for their chewing. And this mat that in here, I just put this in for the video. This is not what they're sleeping on. I just wanted to have something that they come and sit on so I didn't have to hunt for them all over their area here. So everybody's doing great. You can see that now they're still really nice, chunky puppies. There's no skinny puppy in this group, but they, as you can see, they are more proportionate now. They're still wide through here, but they're not so wide and they're not so heavy that they can't stand up. So you can see they're all walking without any trouble. They're all quite coordinated. And you can also see that very strong Australian Labradoodle trait here, where they all gravitate to where I am. They all want to be held, touched, petted, and have us play with them. Their most exciting part of the day is when we come and play with them. Oh my goodness, and dark blue collar just fell over all by herself. So we got the wild monsters back there again. Treat time must have been finished. I think it's time for them to have something to chew on a little bit. They're just so funny when they get to be that age. They really can be loud when you have 12 of them together. It makes these guys sound so very quiet. So now let's go through each of the puppies and we'll tell you a little bit about their personalities. I just want you all to keep in mind at this point that when I say someone is this or that at 4 weeks of age, that can change completely by the time we do the allocations. So just understand that this is what the puppy is like today, and that is not necessarily what the puppy is going to be like tomorrow. You'll see lots of changes in the puppies. They'll be very evident over the next couple of weeks. As all their little cells get to come and shine through. And most particularly after our puppy family visit, we then will see a lot of a change in personality, as I was mentioning. So our first puppy in this litter just happened to just jump right into my arms, and that's Green Collar Girl. Hi babes, how you doing? Green Collar Girl is this pretty apricot party puppy, and she is an affectionate girl who very much likes to kiss your nose and chew on your ear. This puppy's a happy-go-lucky puppy. Things don't really bother her much at all. She pretty much goes with the flow, takes it easy. She loves to play with toys, and she's one of the puppies who's already started chasing the ball around a bit, right? Yeah, I'm talking about you. You can see she's got really good, strong eye contact. She's very good at knowing that she should be paying attention. She wants to know what I'm trying to ask of her and what she needs to do to make me happy. And Miss Green Collar Girl is 1.76 kilos. Next, we've got Black Collar Boy, who again is very conveniently right here, trying to climb up on me. You'll notice you can still see some of the stains on the puppy's coats from when they were so fat that they weren't able to get up on all fours. And that's because they haven't had a bath. They're still too young to have a bath. Their first bath will be just before the puppy family visit. Hey buddy, how you doing? This guy's a little bit of an adventure seeker. He likes to get out and about, see what's going on, but he also likes to wait and watch Yellow Collar, see what Yellow Collar's doing before he goes and tries anything on his own. So he's a little bit more of a thoughtful puppy. Good eye contact, not quite as strong as what Miss Green Collar's is, but he's still got lots of eye contact. Although at this point I'd say he's far more interested in making sure he's comfortable and happy rather than checking in to see what I want. And Mr. Black Collar Boy is 1.73 kilos, so a little bit smaller than his sister Green there. And you can see Green Collar Girl has discovered that chewing on feet is really fun. She really likes to go after toes. Next we got Silver Collar. Silver Collar is now the biggest puppy in the litter. This guy, oh my gosh, he's such a beautiful, handsome boy. Oh goodness, I can hardly lift you up with one hand. What a tank. Yeah, this is a solid puppy. Now, somebody asked me if because the puppies were so heavy and gained so much weight initially, if that meant their size would change. It doesn't. It just means they're very solid. So this is why we measure size in height, not in weight. Because these puppies could be the exact same height as another litter of 4-week-old puppies who weighed 2/3 of what these puppies weigh, even less. So Posey's puppies, some of the ones over there that are making all the racket, when they were this age, they didn't weigh anywhere near this much because they have a lighter frame and they were nowhere near as chunky and sturdy as these guys. So that's why we don't do things based on weight. We do things based on height. Hello, my beautiful boy. This is our gleaming ebony boy. This guy, he's fun. He's not as outgoing as Mr. Yellow Collar. They do hang out quite a bit though. And you can see he's giving me some eye contact, but he's also keeping an eye on what's going on. He's not too sure about all the racket next door. Hey, you guys! Oh my goodness. They don't usually get quite so wild. And Mr. Silver Collar is 1.85 kilos. So he is a really good weight. Oh my goodness. I think they're all jealous they're not in the video. Then we have Yellow Collar. There we go. Reynold gave them a whistle. That's their cue for getting treats. Mr. Yellow Collar. Now this is right now the most outgoing puppy in the group. This is the bravest puppy, the most confident puppy, the adventure boy, the one who wants to try everything new. This is a guy who has really good eye contact as well. He knows what he wants. He is just fearless and just the most outgoing little guy. Hi, with really beautiful eye contact. He has excellent skills already. And Mr. Yellow Collar is 1.80 kilos. Aren't you, baby? You got a kiss? I love you. Yes, I love you. So there you go. You can see that's a good example of the really nice, strong eye contact he gives me. When I tell him, hey, I want you to pay attention to me, there's no question. He always offers me his full attention. Now we have dark blue collar girl. Right? And that's you, right? I just have to always check my caramels. Yep, I'm an apricot. Come here, buddy. Oh, that's my girl. I slide you over. Slip sliding away. So, dark blue collar girl is a beautiful apricot abstract. She's got lots of white underneath her. You can see lots of white through her coat. She's just the most beautiful golden color. She's a really gorgeous blonde, aren't you? And her blue eyes are still fairly blue too. Those will change, of course, as I said. Miss Dark Blue Collar is a quiet puppy. She is not interested in being the first to do anything. She's not interested in any sort of nonsense. She likes to watch, observe, and she's very independent. We often see her on her own. She'll take a toy and play with it on her own, but what she really is quite happy to do is just be held upside down and get her tummy rubbed. This is really what Dark Blue Collar likes. This is our gentle little soul in the litter, and you'll see lots of strong eye contact there. So she's paying attention to me, and now she's like, oh, thank goodness, I get my tummy rubbed. She would stay like this all day if she could. And Miss Dark Blue is 1.77 kilos. Yeah, can I put you back, eh? I love you. Next we have Purple Collar Girl. And Purpy, where are you? Where is Purple? Oh, back here behind me. Hey, Purple. Come here, honey. Atta girl, can you come here? Okay, yeah. Here we go. So there's her sister going to try and engage her in play. First of all, she has to go have a pee. Hi, sweetie. And you'll see that, nope, they're not going to do anything together. But sometimes when Green wants to play with her sister, Dark Blue Collar will say, no thanks, I'd rather be on my own. And now we got Purple Collar Girl. Another apricot with some beautiful white abstract markings. Purple is sort of in the middle of the girls. She's definitely not hugely adventuresome. She's a little bit quieter. She has lots of get up and go though, and she's quite happy to wander around and explore and try new things. She enjoys having her tummy rubbed, and she's giving me the, oh, I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to sleep. But she's not as crazy about having her tummy rubbed as her sister Dark Blue is. And Miss Purple is 1.74 kilos. He's sweetheart, it's a good girl. Next we have Red Collar Girl, and you'll remember when the puppies were born that Red Collar Girl here was the biggest puppy in the litter, and now she's the smallest. So that's why I always say don't pay too much attention to their weights, don't get too fixated on what their personalities are like, because everything changes. Now this little lady is a tri, which means she is a full phantom as well as a party. Hi, sweetheart. And this little girl has double beauty spots. I think this is the only puppy we've had with a double beauty spots. And you'll see one is the black from her party marking and one is the tan from her phantom markings. Like, how cute is that? She should be the poster child for people to learn what tri is so that they understand what it looks like. You'll see her phantom markings are also present in her ears. You can see them up above her eyes as well, and that's about it. And she's just oh so tired. Miss Red has personality galore. She doesn't look like it right now, but she's a little adventurer. Very, very strong eye contact. She loves to figure out what it is that you're going to do, what you would like her to do, how to get your attention. She's just the sweetest and cuddliest little thing ever. And Miss Red, as I said, is the smallest, and she's coming in at 1.64 kilos today. And then last but not least is our light blue collar girl, who's under my legs here. And you can see there's Green, being her outgoing self, trying to chew on her sister here. Hey, buddy. Come here, sweet, sweet girl. There. Can you come up and show yourself to the world? There we go, my little lady. And light blue collar is like her sister Red. She is a black party though. She is not a phantom. And you can see she's got some of those cute little freckles on her front legs, just like her mama Misha does. So this little black and white party girl, she's also a little bit quieter. Oh my goodness, and she's just exhausted. She can't even hold her head up. Here, we give her a little bit of a snuggle here. We'll give you a little bit of an upside down time. There we go. Hi. You see, this girl really has the eye contact going on. This is a puppy I expect, if she holds true to herself, will be the one who is the most interested in pleasing people, the one that would make a possible potential therapy type dog. Hey, sweetheart? Yeah, I love you. And Miss Light Blue is just a little bit bigger than her sister Red at 1.67 kilograms. So that's all the puppies, and that's their update for this week. Again, just remember that what I tell you about their temperaments for this week is not what their temperaments are necessarily going to be like at the end of the day when we pick which family goes with which puppy. And you can see everybody is flaking out here. It's time for the afternoon nap. And like I was pointing out, you can see here that Miss dark blue collar girl does tend to be a little bit more independent, where you can see she's sleeping on her own, whereas everybody else has a buddy. And you can see here Yellow, who is a little bit more outgoing and confident, totally fine to be sleeping on his own, but of course is going to make sure that nobody is taking the toys from him. And Purple Collar Girl here, she's sort of, you know, she's okay to be on her own, but she also is still touching on both sides. So you see the puppies all are touching at least a little bit, except for her. And that just means that she doesn't need that kind of reassurance from another dog. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We hope you give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Next week there will not be an update video because our families will be coming to see the puppies in person. So that will be their update video. And if you are a family on this litter list, you'll be getting some information this week on choosing a vet and a trainer and a groomer for your puppy. It's time to start doing that. You already have the information on your puppy starter kit. And when you come for your visit, Taylor will be here and you can ask a bit more about the Head Start program. I think just about everybody signed up for that, but if you're one of the one or two that hasn't, then you can get a bit more information on that. Thanks so much for watching.